Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Sober School, where you can always find experience, strength, and hope. My name is Drew. I'm an alcoholic through and through. We want to welcome you to this platform here today, regardless of what your addiction may be. You are absolutely welcome here. We support your pathway, not just mine or everyone else's, but your pathway. Whichever pathway it is that you choose, well, we are here to help, and we definitely want to make sure that it works for you. If you're watching this through our Recovery Classroom Facebook group page, this is a private group, and, well, we want to welcome you for sure. We do encourage you to share your own experience, strength, and hope, and your own words of wisdom. You never know who needs to hear what it is you might have to say, and it could just change someone's life, including your own. Speaking of life changing, we want to wish a very happy 4-year rebirth day to our friend over in Frankfort, Kentucky. Today is her 4-year rebirth day, and we want to celebrate that and wish you a very happy rebirth day. And wish you nothing but continued success. We all hope that you found your gift motivating and inspiring, and helping you focus on the next year. So it doesn't stop today. It only keeps getting better from here. So I want to encourage you, and again say happy rebirth day to you. We do have our meeting tonight at the Point Cafe down in Huntington, West Virginia. If you're local to the area, I encourage you to come on down by and hang out with us tonight. It's 630 8th Avenue, Huntington, West Virginia. Starts at 7 o'clock, so come on down and check it out. Speaking of meetings, the crosstalk meeting we had, there was a card that came in, and I wanted to kind of touch on it. And I know the person who submitted the crosstalk card, but the topic was, and I'm paraphrasing, something along the lines of continuing your sobriety when dealing with assholes. Man, that's such a vast Pandora's box for a topic, right? How do we deal with assholes? Well, assholes, it's a subjective term, really. Like, you can disagree with me about something and not be an asshole. I can disagree with you about something and not be an asshole. That doesn't mean we have to be assholes. Doesn't mean we have to hate each other. Doesn't mean we have to be mean to each other. It's okay to disagree with people. It's okay to not get along with people. Again, doesn't mean you have to be an asshole. Doesn't mean I have to be an asshole. But what I see more often than not is people will interact with other people, especially coming into the rooms. And this has happened to me, early on. This was one of the things that pushed me back out. Came into the rooms, and there were people there that I just absolutely knew I would not be getting along with. And so again, I was looking for any excuse to get right the fuck back out the room, and I did. I used that as an excuse early on. But this last time coming in, I realized, assholes are just going to be a way of life. There's a saying in the book, some people are sicker than others. Well, that's true. We're going to deal with people who just don't like us. We're going to deal with people who just want to criticize and put us down. We're going to have those people who will look for any and every opportunity to, point out our character defects and all that. But here's the good news. If I'm pointing out my own character defects, then they're not telling me anything I don't already know. All right. And so that's why, again, working the steps is a very important part of the process. But I will say this, people are going to talk. That's something we learn. We can't change what people do, say, or think. All right. We can't control what people do, say, or think. And if you think that I'm the biggest asshole you've ever met, then nothing I say will ever change that. It just won't. However, everything I do will either confirm or disapprove or disprove what you think of me. So in other words, you think I'm the biggest asshole in the world, but yet everything you see me do tells you otherwise. Well, that might change your mind. That might change your mind a lot more than me saying, look, I'm not an asshole. Right? So our actions will speak louder than our words. And sometimes silence is the most effective communication tool at all. When you're trying to convince somebody, just because somebody says something or does something to me or about me doesn't mean I have to respond. Matter of fact, I'll say this much: there is nothing on this planet more important than my sobriety. My wife will tell you that. My kids will tell you that. My dogs will tell you that. Nothing on this planet is more important than my sobriety. With that being said, I'm not going to let something that somebody says to me jeopardize my sobriety. I'm not going to let something that somebody does to me jeopardize my sobriety. Again, I see this all the time. People will say, well, that Jimmy guy, he just pissed me off. And by God, I'm so upset. I need to take a drink. What? You're going to ruin your sobriety. You're going to actually jeopardize your physical health and your physical well-being over something that somebody said, over words. I can't rationalize it now. Thank God I can't rationalize it now. I used to not be that way. Somebody look at me the wrong way, I go, oh my God, they don't like me, let me drink. See, I was looking for any and every excuse and every reason to drink because I just didn't want to deal. I didn't want to cope. But through the 12 steps, I've learned coping mechanisms. And I've learned, first and foremost, that I have to take care of myself. I have to protect my sobriety. So my sobriety is what comes first, period. Because without my sobriety, I'm a shit husband, I'm a shit father, I'm a shit dog dad, I'm a shit everything. I'm a shit person without my sobriety. Whatever I put in front of my sobriety, I will absolutely lose. We can't control what other people think of us. All we can do is either prove them right or prove them wrong through our actions. That's it, through our actions. If people want to, talk shit and make fun of me, let them. Matter of fact, I encourage it. Shit, tell me the joke that you're telling about me so I can laugh with you, because I look at it from this perspective. If your life is that devoid of happiness, of joy, if your life it needs a little bit of joy and laughter in it, even if it's at my own expense, well, hell, I want to help you. Whether you like me or not, I want to help you. That was Bill's message, to be of maximum service to our fellows. So if you want to make fun of me, by all means, make fun of me. Just let me in on it so I can laugh too. Hell, I'll make fun of myself too. If your life is that has that much of a lack of joy and happiness in it, talk about me all you want. I'm glad that I can provide some type of happiness, even if it's at my own expense. It doesn't bother me a bit. Now it doesn't, because now I'm sober. Now I have a toolbox, if you will, of tools that I can use to maintain my spiritual fitness, right? To maintain my spiritual condition. Because at the end of the day, what I have is a daily reprieve contingent upon my spiritual condition, my spiritual maintenance. Thank God for the toolbox of Alcoholics Anonymous. So I'm not here to preach about AA or NA or try to push one or the other on you. I'm just telling you, that's what worked for me. So with that being said, I'll let you guys go. I hope you guys have an absolute kick-ass Tuesday. Apologies for the delayed video of this video. But, again, progress, not perfection. So keep in mind, we can't change what other people do, say, or think. Nothing that no one says or nothing that no one does is worth you harming yourself, your body, and especially your mind over mere words. Don't let somebody else control your sobriety. You've given that to your higher power, I hope. So I'll let you guys go. Again, I hope you guys have an absolutely kick-ass Tuesday. Thank you guys for letting me come in and share 5 to 10 minutes of your day with you. You guys, all of this, talking to you guys every morning. This keeps me sober, and I could not be more appreciative. And I know my family appreciates it as well. Well, to be talking again tomorrow, guys, remember, you can't get drunk if you don't take that first drink.